you're ready.
I'm ready. It's Car Con Carne. I'm James Van Ostel, and the show tonight is sponsored by our dear friends at Siren Records in McHenry. I've mentioned it before. This has been really throughout the pandemic. I think other than like Aldi, this is the only place I went to over the past 12 months, and for good reason. I love going there. I bring this up time and again on this show, on the show I do, the podcast I do for WKQX. Curation, I feel like, is a lost art. I feel like it's so hard to find the stuff you like, things you want to hear. You don't know where to look. It's this ironic situation where every song ever created is floating out there in space, but it's hard to know what to listen to or what direction to go in. That's why I love going to Siren. I can say, hey, I like this band or I like this sound. What can you recommend? And they'll kind of steer me in the direction. They'll say, here, we'll put a record on for you. See if you like it. And if you like it, buy it. I love going there. Record store day, grabbed the Stranglers album last time I was there. I love digging through their stacks. Siren Records in McHenry, proud sponsor of Car Con Carne tonight. My guests tonight, they are local AF. They are Shy Society, co-founders of the Shy Society fitness streaming platform. It is Bobby Gouse and Cy Young. Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening. Good evening. How you guys doing?
Are you?
Shy Society is an on-demand, locally based fitness streaming platform, and I guess let's start there. Explain what is Shy Society?
So Shy Society is a new virtual platform. In New York City, Peloton has their live streaming throughout, the world for showcasing off New York City's finest instructors. LA has their scene. So the four of us came together, myself, Cy, Aaron Chirac, and Eric Sampson. So they're part of the DJ firm, and we're like, you know what, you guys are. All of us were hurting from the pandemic, and I know a lot of the instructors, including myself, were either furloughed or the studios have just closed down and are really hurting, really trying to find work, really wanted to get back to teaching. And virtual is like, we were all learning. We all had to grasp at it. So we came together and we're like, DJ Firm has the music. Aaron and I know a lot of the instructors in this business. So let's bring it all together and create Shy Society, which, Chicago has such great talent. And we're also known as and labeled as the second city. But when it comes to fitness, we're less than none. So that's how it all came together. And the four of us were like, let's do it. Let's put it together. So we stream and we film all the classes. It's all 30 minutes. That's our little brand. So we realized a lot of 45 to an hour workouts sometimes get a little long and strenuous. So we're like, let's just do 30 minutes each workout. We have 6 formats. And we film right outside of the DJ Firm studio. So yeah, we have the lights, the cameras, all of that good stuff.
Yeah. Just to piggyback off of that, like Bobby said, with the pandemic and all the, studios closing down, I know for us, a lot of the venues, nightclubs, can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah. You sound amazing.
Yeah. A lot of venues, nightclubs, all that stuff was kind of gone. So Eric, my business partner at the DJ Firm, we were just trying to figure out ways to pivot. And how it all came about, Bobby came over to our studio because he's part of MV Fit, which is Aaron Chirac is the other half of MV Fit. We recorded a video for them. And then we were just like, hey guys, how can we do more work together? How can we do something dope? Right. And with a simple phone call between myself and Aaron, she's the brains and
it really is
a lot of stuff. And something clicked in her head and we were off. Eric on the DJ Firm side, we were in charge of music branding. Eric and I kind of sat down and tried to figure out, watched a lot of YouTube videos on how to record certain things. And we started pivoting. And what came out of us pivoting was Shy Society.
I love stories like this, and it's a topic that we keep coming back to and have kept coming back to over the past 12 months. The pandemic dealt all of us a bad hand, and whether it's the entertainment industry or the fitness industry or the live events industry, trying to find a new way to do old things has been our marching orders for the past 12 months. And that's what you guys did. You figured out a way around it or through it. you use the word pivot. That's the best way to say it. You found a way to pivot your skills into something new that fits this new modality of live streaming, zooming, etc. I love that.
Very
Yeah.
true.
I mean, you know, you can look at it in a lot of different ways. For us, um, even though the cards that was dealt to for us was, the venues and for Bobby and Aaron, your studios being closed down, you can't coach, in person and stuff like that. I mean, if you look at it in in some ways, it's not a blessing what happened, but in some ways, is a blessing what I know for us. You know, now we have Shy Society, and we also have our DJ firm, Bobby and Aaron has MV Fit. Now, if everything goes according to plan, there's going to be multiple streams of income. So, um, in a way, I know all of us at the Shy Society is looking at this as a blessing because, I didn't really know Bobby that well. I've worked with Bobby, but now Bobby's becoming one of my best friend. Aaron, I can call Aaron any time of the day and she answers. We're kind of like
It's a good team.
growing like a
We
little
mesh
family
very
here,
well.
So it is a blessing because I now have two other new good friends and business partners that if this pandemic didn't happen, I would have never had.
See,
I'm getting to know a lot of trainers. I would have never thought about doing Pilates or yoga. Now my big buddy's doing Pilates and yoga. So, it's a blessing.
and I think some of what you're saying makes a lot of sense, and I hear this a lot. I hope that we, as whether it's content creators or business owners, learn some stuff from the past 12 months, things we can take into the future when the world is, I hate saying this, when the world's back to normal, I hope we can take little positive things we learned and apply them. Like for me, doing live streaming, I have a podcast that's based in a car. I haven't done that for basically a year. Doing this live stream video stuff, it's easy. It's enabled me to talk to people who aren't from Chicago. I'm going to find a way to keep doing stuff like this moving forward. But and you guys are, you've created something that you can evolve into the new normal we're hopefully heading to. I do want to say Kurt's been checking in on the live stream. He says that he loves what you guys are doing.
Oh, thanks, Kurt.
Thanks, Kurt.
I do too.
Yeah, it's better to be busy, right? It's better to be busy than just
Oh
sitting
my God.
trying to figure out what to do,
I can't be the only one who is reading all the stories about vaccinations, seeing those timetables and thinking, oh shit, I better lose some weight before I get back into the general population. I'm sure you guys are feeling that right now too. I mean, this is probably a good time to have a business like Shy Society.
Right? And
Yeah.
also I feel like fitness is, oh, sorry, Sai, not to cut
No,
you
you're
off. But I don't know what's going to happen within the next, even 5 months to 6 months or even the year. But personally, I think we see how fitness is going to be. I think fitness is completely changed. I think a lot of things have changed just for people to feel safe and safe and comfortable. Some might not even go back to the studio, like in a gym studio. Some people are probably more comfortable just being at their own home now, especially after this year, finding these workouts. So that's why we're going to keep these streaming classes going because personally, I feel within this past year, I made up my own workouts at home and I prefer that now than, being bothered at the gym. So.
Now, you mentioned at the beginning of our conversation, there are different levels or different courses.
Yes, we have 6 formats. So we have boxing, Pilates, cycle, strength, yoga, and bar. So, and each class is very different. Each instructor is different, so you're never going to get bored. I teach cycle, so does Aaron. So you'll get a little flavor of me. But yeah, so everyone's different. Every workout is 30 minutes, but you have advanced, you have beginners.
That was my question.
Yeah, so even we have equipment, we use equipment. If you don't have equipment at home, totally doable.
Yeah, that was my big fear was I'm going to talk to these guys and I don't know if I can even have this conversation because I feel like I'm so completely out of shape, so not fit.
You don't look it.
Oh, thank you.
And,
I,
and, and that's the great thing about it, like, think about the thousands of people who think they're out of shape and they don't look fit. Now you don't have to go, okay, I'm out of shape. Think about when you're out of shape and you go to a gym, you feel so intimidated going to the gym because like all these muscle bound dudes are like pumping like all this iron and you're like, crap, like I can't do that. So you can start in the comfort of your own home, using the plant that you have behind you. You know what I'm saying? Just squatting that until you can build up to, where these muscle heads are at. So I know with all our strength program, I'm not trying to choose favorites, but like Matt and Brent, these guys are like they will get you right. They will get you, you know, jacked,
Motivated as well.
motivated as well for the gym, for if you do go back to the gym. But like, we have created something for as if you're at home, you can work out to it, you can get stronger to it. You can get, in shape to it. You know what I mean? And all the classes, like Bobby said, are 30 minutes. But if you want to do a third, but the greatest thing that I like with us is you can do a 45-minute cycling class or an hour cycling class as like a Peloton and other online on-demand things, but then you'll be like so shot, you know, to do something else. So with us, you can do 30 minutes of cycling and then go do a strength program. Then you get your hour in, and you're getting best of both worlds.
I love it. And Tari, tell me how music works with all this.
Oh,
That's your world,
music.
Si. Yeah, music.
Music's kind of my world. So, so I've been DJing for over like 18 years in the city. I've traveled all over the country to DJ, and um, I know when I take like on demand classes, the first thing I usually look at, I'm like, yo, this song is terrible. I'm not motivated enough to work out. And we kind of done some research. Research shows that if you have good music, you don't tend to pay attention to the workout. You get through the workout.
Mm-hmm.
So we wanted to, we have the trainers aspect of it. Let's get the music part of it. So with us, we try to make a lot of the music, fun, high energy songs that people know. Song that brings people back, song that makes people throw their hands in the air, but at the same while you're working out, so you're really not thinking about the workout, so it helps you get through it. So a lot of quick mixing, a lot of fun music, a lot of high energy, and a lot of remixes. So I kind of take that club element and put it within our mixes.
And how did you learn to be a club DJ? As a radio DJ, this is like an entire universe I've never totally understood.
How to become a club DJ? Well, anyone can be a DJ, right? You can have two records and put it together, but to be a good club DJ, you have to know how to read people. I read the dance floor. You find out what song works, what makes people dance, what doesn't. You want to be clever. I've always say that my elevator speech is that I can make a deaf person dance.
Okay,
And
that's it. That's the elevator pitch. That's all you need. That says everything. That speaks to your sorcery.
And it has happened before. I actually have a funny story with that. I was DJing at this wedding and this lady, she was deaf. And, so they feel the music.
Sure.
And it's been a few times too. So that's why that is my elevator speech. And they hold their hands to the speaker and they feel it. They actually know the songs because they feel the vibration and they know like this guy knew it was a Bruno Mars song. And I was like, wait, what? How do you know that? And he was just dancing. And one time I had another young lady where she had us someone signing the song to her. And it was actually funny. It was like a level song and they were like enjoying it. And then I was like, oh man, I'm about to play the Sean Paul record. They're probably not going to know this. So when I dropped the Sean Paul record, the lady that's like translating everything to her was like, I don't know this one. I was like, yo, but True story, funny story. But then I changed it to a song that I thought that everyone there went back dancing.
So for Shy Society, for someone who's thinking, someone like me, who's thinking, yeah, I need to do something. I need to get fit. These guys seem cool. The product seems cool. Is there an easy way to jump in, or is there kind of like instead of like committing to a full year of this or 6 months, can you jump in kind of
Yeah.
tentatively?
So yeah, what we do, what we have offer, we have like a 3-day trial.
Oh.
So once you sign up, or go to the
29,
website.
and it is, just to let you know, James, it is 29 a month, and then, not to cut you off, Si, 29 a month, and then we also have a discounted yearly rate of $299. So you actually save money if you do the year, but we give you that 3-day free trial to take as many classes as you want to see if you really like
Okay.
this, to dive in, and then you take it from there.
$29 a month. That's less than $1 a day, except for February, and we're already past February.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep, correct.
And 6 formats of class, six formats of fitness.
And you can work out anytime during the day.
I love it. All right, so Shy Society, the website, and that's where people should go. Yes.
Yes, so it's www. Well, I don't know if you need the W's anymore.
Shy-society.com.
Shy dash.
Easy for you to say. Easy.
I'm
for
gonna
you to
grab
say.
something from my dog. I'll be right. He's picking something up.
See, this is the best part. One of the happy accidents that came out of our Zoom culture over the past 12 months, seeing people's dogs.
Yep.
I swear to you, like being able to see inside people's homes, checking out Sai's audio gear behind him, seeing your dog crashed on the couch. Oh, I love that. And then Sai's dog's kind of milling around. This is the best part.
He's in timeout.
You could tell me the most interesting stories in the world. Show me your dog.
Exactly. I like to say, I personally like dogs better than people.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Look at that, pups.
It's a big dog.
Yep.
All right. Shy-society.com. I love the entrepreneurship. I love the pivot, to use that word again. I love what you've done. And you're marrying exercise and music, which is...
Exactly. And actually supporting Chicago's talent, DJs. That's why we're doing this, is just to help and to rebuild this beautiful city back up again.
So
I love it.
That's something that I'm glad you mentioned that, Bobby. That's something that we're going to be doing. So with the DJ firm, we have a huge connection and a huge list of our friends who are DJs. So we're not only that I'm going to be one making mixes, now we're going to open it up to other DJs, so other DJs can, because Shy Society, it's a society, right? We're all about helping, like all the trainers, helping building up their brand, because like we try to promote all our trainers,
helping people with mental health, mental health with fitness, really just, and that's the thing too. Everybody thinks weight loss. Even my mother right now, she's trying all these diets, and I'm like, just work out as the best you can, and that's it. Just it's how you feel inside. It's really not. We always look at the exterior, So, but also the DJ thing, I forgot to. I don't know if we mentioned this, Si, but if you go on our website, once you do the 3-day trial, not only do you get all the 6 formats and all the different classes and all the different instructors, we also have a tab of playlists. So if you're cooking dinner, if you're wanting to just work out by yourself, Si has dropped all these amazing house chill mix, dope beats, so tons of playlists that you could just play in the kitchen, in your bathroom, wherever.
At a party.
At a party.
And this goes back to my cause, my mission statement for the past 12 months. Curation is a dying art. We need people to point us in the direction of cool stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
And that person is Sai. And as I'm posting this podcast episode tonight, the screenshot I am going to use to represent this episode will involve Sai's dog. There's no way I'm not doing a screenshot with I mean, come on, right there. That's it. All right, Shy-Society. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you, Sai.
Thank you, James.
Thank you.